It is I, John Reagan, the uncommon voice for the common man, coming to you today live from Shadyside, Ohio, where I am a supporter of the Tea Party. I believe the Tea Party is doing good work in trying to restore financial sanity to Washington. And God knows, after Obama has spent about $6.2 trillion of our money, that is exactly what we need. But of course, as we all know, the Tea Party is filled with white people. So therefore, the white people in the Tea Party can be nothing more than racist. You know it, and I know it. My God, I'm a racist too. Look at me, I'm white. For God's sakes, and I got this flag up here. I have to be a racist. It doesn't make any difference that my family in the war between the states were Ohio volunteers, and they were abolitionists, and they fought to free the slaves. It doesn't make any damn difference about that. I'm white, and I'm Republican, and I support the Tea Party. So I have to be a racist. Well, my God, I have had enough of it. I am sick of being called a racist by the likes of Maxine and Frederica Wilson, members of the Congressional Black Caucus. They're all upset with His Mightiness Obama because guess what? They aren't doing enough to help black people. And of course, it's not Obama's fault. It's the Tea Party's fault. Maxine Waters says that the Tea Party should go straight to hell. She doesn't tell her own president, the one that she's really mad at, to go to hell. She tells the Tea Party to go to hell. All this because the Tea Party just thinks it's a bad idea for spending a great deal of money that we don't have. And this other bozo, Frederica Wilson, says that the Tea Party is, quote unquote, the real enemy. Now, let us try and get a few facts straight here from Maxine Waters and Frederica Wilson. If you look back before the Civil War, you might take note that it was the Southern Democrats that wanted to keep slavery. The abolitionists were the Republicans, and most of them were up in the Northeast. That's right, the abolitionists were the Republicans, and most of them still are. Where in God's name have you got this insane idea that because you're white, you support the Tea Party, that you have to be a racist? It is shallow thinking, and if it's thinking at all, and it is the act of a narrow-minded, reverse racist bigot, and that is exactly what Frederica Wilson and Maxine Waters and that worthless Reverend Jesse Jackson are. Anybody that has a white skin color to them and is a Republican is a racist, and it is absolutely outrageous, and I'm fed up with it. I am fed up with being called a racist by the likes of these people that have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. But I want to go a little bit further on this because there's something that needs to be said that is exactly true, and if Maxine Waters and Frederica Wilson don't like this, they can go straight to hell because it is exactly true. Let me ask Maxine Waters and Frederica Wilson this and see if they can answer for me. What have you and your party done to lift up black people? What have you done for them? Have you given them any education opportunities to provide them jobs? Do you do anything to raise their self-esteem, to make them better than what they are? Or do you just give them food stamps, medical cards, rent subsidies, and keep them hooked on the federal government? These people are indeed slaves. And Alan West is exactly right for calling Maxine Waters nothing but a damn taskmaster, because that is exactly what they are. All they can do is run around and scream racism at the Tea Party, but in fact, it is them, the Democrats, that are enslaving black people to the federal government. And Alan West should know because he's a black man, and he understands it the same way that I understand it, and probably the way a lot of the Tea Party members understand it. You people, Maxine Waters and Frederica Wilson and Jesse Jackson, should be ashamed of yourself for what you have done to members of your own race. You use them like pawns in a political game, and you just move them around and hope that every November they'll go around and vote for Democrats. Why? Because they understand that if they don't do it, then all of a sudden their benefits might be cut off. Now, you know that's the truth, and by God, I know it's the truth. You are indeed the new taskmasters. You are indeed enslaving minorities to the damn federal government instead of doing what the great Jack Kemp would have done and tried to give them some sort of economic opportunities which would indeed raise their self-esteem. But you don't understand that, because to you it is all nothing but politics and keeping your own power. And by God, it has got to stop. And when the Republicans take over, the Republicans need to make sure that all people have economic opportunity and stop this damn endless nonsense of being enslaved to the federal government. This is Ronald Reagan saying this right now. Stop the slavery to the federal government, you Tea Party members. Be better than that. Step up. Don't take this shit from the damn Congressional Black Caucus. Point out, as Alan West bravely did, who really is enslaving the black people, and offers something different. Give these people an opportunity to be lifted up from the bonds of slavery that is indeed the federal government. Until next time, this is your favorite conservative commentator and proud supporter of the Tea Party, Ronald Reagan, saying this. Maxine Waters and Frederica Wilson, you, Jesse Jackson, and the Congressional Black Caucus should be ashamed of yourself for what you've done to members of your own race. And you can all go straight.